Hey, Mark Pakita here for MPTV. I had a thought, and I thought that it made sense to do a quick video here. You probably know as well as I do that money drives elections, and big money drives big results. So I thought it would be interesting to look at how to help people budget for contributions for candidates to help candidates who are running against entrenched Democrat swamp dwellers, to help them either beat those incumbents or make them spend a lot of money on their campaigns so they can't give their money back to the DNC, who can then allocate it to other candidates who may not be able to raise money. There's all kinds of shell games that go on in campaign finance. And so we really have to support candidates, even if they're underdogs. So if you've never contributed to a campaign, the first thing I have to tell you that you may not know is that campaign contributions are not tax deductible. It's not like you're donating money or contributing money, even though that's what it says. Like, it'll say, thank you for your donation on your receipt, or thank you for your contribution to the campaign of Omar Navarro, for example, who's running against Nancy Pelosi. The second thing is that it's really easy to donate. Every candidate has a website. You can do it online. You can do it with a credit card. You can do it with PayPal. There are all kinds of systems out there that make it really, really easy. You've decided to contribute, but you're really not sure how to do it or how to spend your money. So here's a suggestion. What I would suggest is that you look at trying to get all contributions done to candidates by the end of July of next year, 2020. So the end of July 2020 is kind of the drop dead date for doing contributions. And the reason I say that is because that gives August, September, and October for the candidate you donate money to use that money for advertising, events, things like that. Last minute donations probably aren't going to help that much. So if you look at August of this year, 2019, through July of 2020, that gives us 12 months. So think about how much money you would like to donate or have available to donate in those 12 months. And then step back and look at that on a monthly basis. Most people budget on a monthly basis. So you might look at how much you can donate every month. And let's say it could be $50, it could be $25, it could be $100, it could be $300, it could be $500. But whatever it is, take that money and let's say it's $100 a month. During the month, commit to donate that $100 to a candidate or several candidates. And this will probably inspire you to do a little more research about the races that are going on. There are all kinds of websites out there that you can go to determine who's running against who the incumbents are and who their challengers are, whether a candidate is going to face a primary challenge, things of that nature. And you can find the people that you want to donate to that way. But commit that by the end of every month, you're going to donate that $100. It might be $20 a piece to 5 candidates. It might be $50 to 2 candidates. It might be $100 to 1 candidate. And then do the same thing the next month. Now, if you run into a month where you don't have new candidates that you want to donate to, you might want to go back and look at the candidates that you've donated to previously and donate to them again. Perfectly acceptable, perfectly legal. My guess is that most people will probably not run into uh, the limits of what you can contribute to a candidate personally. So those limits are probably not going to come into play. And then over 12 months, you've contributed to a lot of different candidates. You've probably learned a lot about those candidates. You've learned a lot about the competitive nature of running for office and staying in office. And you will probably become a much more informed voter because your money's at stake. I heard an interesting uh, saying about having a stake in something, having ownership. You know, when you contribute to a candidate, you've got some ownership. You're kind of betting on a horse, but a economics professor from one of the universities in Arizona was speaking at a conference I went to, and he said, trying to help people understand how ownership motivates people, he asked a question of the group at the end of his talk, and the question was, when was the last time you washed a rental car? That's it. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. I will see you next week.